Hello everyone, this is Luti, and today we have tech profile for Supreme King Melodious. And first, let's talking about this engine. First, you only need Supreme King monster only, and you don't need to play magician card in here. Let's say I'll play get magician, three get magician, um, two like womb. One get zero. You only need one because you still need this for get magician target. And I played three dark womb because it's always plus one. And three dragon screen. Even though this card is conflict with this ostinato, but this card is still a good starter card combo. And two wings of light for consistency to start some this cat magician like womb or dark womb. So that's my Supreme King engine. You can either put Zack Drill too, but this time I want to share without Zack. And I don't play Astrograph because we don't have Electrum in TCG list, and I also don't have this Kirin. It because this card is win attribute, and if you mix it with Melodious, you have this restriction. You cannot bedroom summon except like monster. So that's why you don't need to play magician card and other than light card. And the good thing about this Supreme King cat magician are this card is like monster. Like boom is like monster too, so you can bedroom summon it under this couplet in your scale. And for Melodious engine, you need to max out these new cards, this three refrain, three couplet, three ostinato, one card combo, and this card is not per turn. So if you have two of this in your starting hand, and if your opponent negate the first one with S Blossom, you have another one. And this concerto, you can search this with this couplet. And you need to play three couplet because you can starting combo with two couplet in starting hand if you draw multiple of this, and it is fine. Also, this card has high scale, scale 9, and but you need to be careful about this restriction because you can only summon like monster. You can only bedroom like monster, I mean. And other else are just staple 3S, 3 Valor, 3 Impulse. It is for this card is really strong against Snake attack. And undercard are nip, one nip for crossout target, 3 Dragon Strain, 1 Foolish for Dark Womb. And for Foolish, sometimes you can send your Melodious monster, and you can summon it from grave by exit pendulum effect. And called by the grave, it is for when you're going first, and also when you're going second. This card is really strong against Fire King or Promethean deck. 3 crossout, I think it is mandatory in this TCG meta game because you need to stop opponent hand trap and one talent. This card is really flexible when you're going first or second. Two wings of light. I feel like this card is option. You can either play one or two. If you want to add more hand trap, you can cut to one and put another hand trap instead. And yeah, I think that's it for the main deck. I feel like this is really a solid list, especially for this pendulum deck. For extra deck, I put a cross ship. You can free summon if you have vortex in this link point. You can free summon level 4 or lower from grave. And you can make Apolsa with 3 material with it. Beyond, sometimes you don't need to use it effect to search Pendulum monster because the restriction is really hard in here. If you want to play around NIP, you don't need to use it effect, but if you don't have good scala in your hand, you can use it effect. So it depends with the situation is. Masquerade is mandatory. SP is mandatory. Exit Pendulum mandatory. Apollosa mandatory. Access code mandatory. Underworld is optional. You can either put second SP, but I feel like you need this in your extra deck. So let's say your opponent have like Chaos Angel with light and dark material, you need this in your extra deck, or you meet something that cannot be affected by effect monster, you need this card. Baguska, you can either change this with Whaler, but in OCG I use this for play around Nibru, but sometimes in TCG I test it out and I feel like sometimes you can end up with this board because you don't have a CFX, even though it will negate your own vortex trigger, but sometimes it forces your opponent to negate this with Imperm and you will have Apollosa on the board. People usually use Imperm for Apollosa. Or as Rebellion, it is for get magician target. To baca this level 7 Melodious. I already show you how to play around Nibiru because this card is level 7 and you will get a lot of value from this new card. Vortex, because of this absolute mandatory in here, you can really easy to summon this with the new Melodious monster. For side deck, it really depends with your local or regional, but because this Ignister, you need to have this Majesty in your side deck plus Secret Village, of course, and because you don't have Self-X Dragon for starting combo, and when you're going first you can put both of these. It is really strong, and mostly if you use this combo, you guarantee to win the duel. Trust, I think Trust is mandatory in side deck because you can search this Ostinato and Ostinato is not a person, so that's the key of this Trust. And under S are optional, it depends with your local. And because of this new set, you can either play 1 or 2 Gosokri for 10 by trigger matchup. But I feel like if you're going first and you have a Secret Village against 10 by trigger, you will win the duel because it stops opponent to use Droplet, Super Poly, or under a spell. And you can either play Droplet or Dark Roll when you go in second, but once again it depends with your local or regional. If you play Dark Roll, you cannot OTK. Droplet is flexible, but you cannot use your Scale or Pendulum monster on the field. But the idea is like to discard this Dark Womb from your hand, and next you can free summon Dark Womb from grave. And that's the idea about it. I feel like you still need this big roll removal like Duster and Cosmic, but the ratio it depends with you again. And Ghost Spell, I feel like you need at least 1 Ghost Spell in this deck for Labyrinth matchup. Even though Labyrinth is not really popular, but I feel like this card is still necessary for Lapiri Mess-up or other mess-up. Let's say Voiceless Voice. You can negate opponent preparation with this card. Phantasme is optional. I just put this for any link deck, maybe Snake A or something else. It gives you a free draw. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have a recommendation for level 8 good monster, you can comment below. I don't think we have something similar like Savage Dragon, and if you have something like that, you can put it and change this Ignister into side deck. And under Alsis, I think it is solid. So if you have any question, you can comment below. And for NIP, I think you need at least one, but if you feel like you need more than one, you can put in your set deck. But once again, I feel like if you meet good or pro player, Nibiru is not. It's really easy to play around Nibiru, so that's why I not fan to play Nibiru like 2 or 3, because if you meet good or pro player, Nibiru is not good as people think. And yeah, I think that's it. If you have any question, you can comment below, and see you on the next one.